guys, in this video I'm going to talk to you about this hair, this situation, this being that you guys have been asking so much about in the comments. I know I've mentioned it a lot of times in YouTube videos, like 2 videos in the past. I've worn it before, so I can say it again for the last time. This is a custom unit made by my friend Brittany. She's a natural hairstylist here in Miami. Well, she's actually based in Fort Lauderdale, but we used to commute back and forth. She had done this wig for this other girl, or it was hers, I can't remember who it belonged to. And I said, I'm like, I need one of them. Like, that's an investment. This is something that I could put on my hair on shoots. I could put this on my hair when I want to do a protective style and don't feel like dealing with my hair on a day-to-day basis. And it's one of the pieces that's add that little that you need. In this video, I'm actually going to show you the wig itself, and I'm going to show you how I blend my natural hair, because my natural hair is out at the front. I'm going to show you how I blend my natural hair with the wig, so it don't look too wiggy, if you get what I'm saying. So if you guys want to figure out how I do it, just keep watching. So let me start off by saying, I don't know if you can notice the difference, but it looks a little bit different than I did in previous videos. Why? Because I washed this last night and it's not 100% dry. I mean, it's dry for the most part, but especially in the back, I could feel a little bit damp back here. So that's why it's not as fluffy as you guys are froey looking as it may look in previous videos. But it's still good nonetheless, because you just got kind of work with it, and I can show you in the video. In terms of putting it on the hair itself, like I said, I use this as a protective style, or when I don't actually feel like doing my hair, or one of those horrible days where I gone out until 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. I wake up in the morning, I'm like, geez, I don't feel like dealing with my hair, let me try this on and go to work. I don't wear this very often because for the simple fact that I'm one of those girls that I don't like to feel hair on my neck for a long period of time. Like, I do this for a day and that's it. I do days pass, put it back on, days pass, put it back on, and I like it that way. I like doing my own natural hair, but like I said, this is just a just in case or a second option. This is not a piece I depend on very regularly. So in terms of putting it on itself, I always start by moisturizing my own natural hair underneath it and putting it in some sort of twisted state so that I know for sure the ends are protected. And when I take off the wig, I have a nice fresh twist out, braid out, whatever the case may be. In this instance, you can see in the video, I did flat twists all the way back. Make sure they're moisturized. I used a leave-in conditioner, a little bit of coconut oil, and spritz of water, twisted it down, and then pinned it down so it's as flat as possible. After that, I applied a hairnet on top of it so it's even flatter, and it's also acting as a barrier between my natural hair and the wig. I just don't like them to touch, you know what I mean? And also the hairnet is used, this wig has clip-ins on the sides and the back, so I like to clip that onto the perimeter of the hairnet so it's not actually tugging on my natural hair. So that's another tip you can use, just to kind of, you really want to protect your hair. You know, wigs are good and fun and everything, but you still want good hair underneath that at the end of the day. I make a part because the wig has a closure. The closure is that netted part that looks like flesh. It don't really look like flesh, but it could pass. So I line that part up with my natural part because I have 2 pieces of hair, my own hair, braided out. I braided them instead of twisting them because I find that when I braid my natural, when I twist it, the curls aren't as defined or they don't last as long. So I like to braid the front of my hair when I am leaving out hair. So when I go ahead and I braid that, I twist it, undo it, unplait it, whatever word you want to call it, and I always like to make sure that the part is not so perfect. I don't like to look so stretched. I like to look kind of carefree, like if I just literally held and separated my hair. So that's why the part is not as straight as it could be. I literally parted with my fingers. Then I undo it, and then from there I line everything up and just kind of take my own natural hair with a hairpin, bring it back over the front of the closure and pin it into the wig. And then I take a part of the wig, bring it forward and pin it in front. So I do that a couple times back and forth until eventually you cannot see the line at all, because that line is what makes the wig look real wiggy to me. I hate to say that. So I go back and forth until it kind of acts like a blur. Blurs everything out, and then I'm done. That's simple as that. So I always make sure when I put it on, I take pictures, because I know for sure nobody ain't catching me on Instagram with the sort of line in front of my head. And I want to make sure that if you're looking at me, you're looking at me here and you're looking at the line. I don't want you to tell the difference between my hair and the wig. That's what I'm trying to say. So after after that, I just kind of, I don't know if I said this in the video, like I said, the hair was wet, so I just kind of fluff it out. And to make it look more natural, more fro-like, just take any white tooth comb and just kind of like comb it out like this. It will just fall nicely. Of course, but before I go out, I always go really close to the mirror and make sure, like I said, you can't see any line. And to me, if you could see the line after I do this method, you're too close to me, so you gotta back up. I think I do it in a way that I just don't want it to look wiggy. You know what I mean? There's nothing cute about that. And if you can get a wig, when you get a wig that looks fake, you know what I mean? You want a wig that gain back when you natural hair at the end of the day. In terms of the products I use for it, I wash it. You gotta treat it right. This is real hair, so like, you have to treat it just like you would treat your natural hair. I wash it, I condition it. If I find it's like a little bit dry, I use coconut oil, or this other one from Soft and Beautiful Botanicals is a olive oil. And if I think it's looking, if I go overboard with combing it out and I want to bring a little bit more curls back into it, I use this curl defining mousse from Beautiful Textures also. I'm not being paid to say this. They have sent me these products, but I just find this looks good with this hair. To me, the best way to always style this hair is just keep fluffing it, and eventually it kind of, I don't know, it kind of falls in this old thing. I don't know if I mentioned, but I call her Victoria, and my roommate Lynn, and she uses it, and she has relaxed hair. So she does the same method as me. She braids her hair at the front, and when she's ready to go out, she puts on the wig and she undoes it. So to me, it's just a matter of setting your hair prior to that to make sure your own natural hair has enough definition to blend with the wig. This is probably one of the best investments I ever made. I can put all the information to Brittany, her website, her Instagram. Any other questions, anything you think I left out, feel free to comment below or email me at zallamby@yahoo.com. Listen, got one thing straight with me. I have no shame with regards to if something on me is not mine, real, fake, whatever. I would not say I'm really like a hair wig extensions person. I just kind of try things out and just try to make them work as best as they can for me, and hope that I can help you guys in the process. Thank you guys so much for watching. In the next video, look out for me and Anna. We're going to do the yoga challenge, so that should be very entertaining to say the least. And until then, I love you guys. Bye.